Routine inspection time. Show me the goods, and you may pass. How you doing, Hyper Beast? Welcome on in. Hey, Moth. Huh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, moth loading. My beans. Oh my gosh, look at them beans. The biggest bean pad. With the tippy clubs. I see Wicker Beast beans. I recognize the quality. Apparently this game is a DLC. Ooh. Whoa, I'm like fucking... Right, there we go. 15 bucks. All for your DLC. 1 to 2 hours. Okay. Oh well, let's finish the main game first. Then we can decide. So yeah. My baby's behind me. She's like clawing up some cardboard. She little creature. Oh, how are you guys? How was your how your day been doing, fellas? That's right. Okay, that's right. We're going to see Medusa. Is the next thing we're gonna do? Why that? Stop it. There we go. We're gonna go see Medusa. In her club. Can't hear me? Is that better?
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are.
Fucking black beans. The best kind, to be honest.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you
Why does she have
off?
a mace?
You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
You have equipment?
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
You got
Please
a mace.
tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
You can't see the mace?
Nothing that would get me stopped on the bus. Look, you're gonna need some
A mace
backup
doesn't get you stopped on the
there.
bus?
Okay, do you even know anything about Medusa?
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Let's hope not, or this could be a short visit. Or a really, really long one.
I'm serious.
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's gaze back at her. Oh, maybe you could use your phone.
You think that would work?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
But it's not... I don't know if that would work. Would a phone's camera, work? Or would you have to use, the screen reflection? The mace? He's got a mace and, the liquid mace.
Okay, I'll bite. What do you know about Medusa?
Well, you know she was human once, right? And she was cursed.
Not really, no.
I didn't
Cursed
know that
by
actually.
Athena. Or so one of the stories goes, anyway.
But doesn't she work for Athena?
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
She was once human, but she's definitely a monster, right?
Yeah, one of the worst. But you know, so was the Minotaur.
Asterion said she was scary. I have a feeling she's not like him.
Then I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say. Though some of the stories also say that she was wronged by Athena and that what was done to her was an injustice.
And Athena just follows the rules, right?
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
You have a plan for how we're getting inside, I hope?
Maybe. You're here to help?
Always.
Then I have a plan.
How the fuck? Trying to find another entrance. Because I think if I use her as a distraction, we'll lose her.
Nothing in your bag for bashing a lock, I take it?
I thought this was an adventure, not break and enter.
What do you think adventures are, Freddy?
I still can't believe you can do that. It's like I don't even know you. And is this a good idea? What if Medusa, like, calls the cops?
I don't think she would.
She has to know we're here first, Fred.
I suppose idols wouldn't really call the police, would they?
No, I don't think
It
they
would need a
would.
lot of explaining.
Don't mind the snake hair officers or the statues. Just an honest, everyday citizen.
And there we go. Coming?
Oh, hell yes. I wouldn't
What's
miss
up,
this for
Piper?
the world.
Time to split up and have a look around.
Oh. What the fuck? Okay, I think she does turn people to stone.
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really good.
Thanks for lurking, Hyper. Have a good little loaf beans.
Right, let's play. I'm sure you can bite, okay, but you get a fight today. You're fighting Grace this time. And this time's mine. This time.
For centuries, these heroes got sent to me. Each one of them bent to me.
Not meant to be this time.
This time and all time.
This time's mine.
This time's mine. This time just
This
like
time
every time.
is mine.
Now look into me. Your body goes freely every time as it tenders, turning
Fight it.
gently as it renders. What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Cause this time I find dine that oozy musy blood's my wine this time. Look
Lift that hood. Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good. Finally, some stakes. Oh, the ice thing.
I'll tell Athena about this.
Friends. An actual monster makes. Athena made you like this.
She was mad at me. So,
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look
Do it. I just want to see if it works.
Medusa, look into your own eyes. Okay, that's not gonna work on you.
No, I don't think it
Let's
would.
get a proper view. I'm seeing a snake's hairdo, but you got that body too. Honestly, you look fine.
Stop trying.
This time.
Don't look at me.
If somebody says you're fine.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the fine ones you, the monsters, me.
Don't know, you don't know.
I do know that you didn't.
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace, I'll take.
Just like fate made you, fate played me. Just like fate
won't see what your eyes see when you look at me. Don't look at me.
You think that will hurt me, child? You have not done your homework.
Oh, sorry, just trying to get your attention. Yeah, I've been watching, and I'm willing to bet you can't turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off.
Hey, stand down, Freddy. Let's give Medusa some space.
Yeah, okay. I'm watching her, though.
You ready to talk?
Oh,
That was pretty good. I watched that
fine.
one.
What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke.
Oh,
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
You
Yeah,
followed
why were you
Calliope to
following
the
her?
reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
okay.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
Let me guess, that made you hungry.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
Wait, so you know why? What?
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
He killed Hecate's cat by accident, but this still seems hard to believe.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me. You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
Yeah.
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected...
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have. I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
I think about it.
Indiscretion, huh? That's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
I'll think about it.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth... I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet
Jade.
again someday.
How are you, bird? Ow!
And sing
No.
a different song.
No. 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 No.
Pondering the big
why?
question, Grace. Do we actually believe her?
I like how she had an actual mace and she uses the aerosol and a lighter. Oh, the
Hard
story
to
does
not
check out.
believe her. We heard the same story from both Medusa and the Minotaur.
She could still be lying about why she was there or what she did after.
I
We-
don't know. Her fear just seemed real.
So the hunt continues? Great. More adventures for me then.
Would you really have tried to burn Medusa's face off? With an aerosol can?
Hell yeah! One hint of googly eyes and...
What would I do without you?
You'll never need to answer that question, Grace.
Kind of wholesome. Okay, what are you doing? Like old man do.
Oh, if it isn't, the lovely Grace?
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well,
Yeah, he's like mad
Yes.
suspicious, but it has to be
she
like.
asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. so I nudged you in the right direction.
I'm gonna go and buy this game. This is amazing. I'll see you around. I don't want spoilers. Fair enough. Fair enough. Have fun with it. I'm liking it a lot so far. Some big deal from the health minister had to break a leg, so 3 groups of paramedics were tasked with transporting her to the airport. In the end, we've wasted an hour standing in front of a hotel because the fucking health minister himself is going to do it. Oh, sounds lovely. No, you have a good one, Hyper Beast. Thanks for dropping by, fella. Have fun with this game.
And lied about why.
I omitted things, yes. I was rather hoping to avoid suspicion falling my way.
I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall.
Yeah.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her. Now, before you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently, rather innocently...
Ooh. Ooh.
And what happened to Mr. Living the High Life? Mr. Let's throw caution to the wind? Is that all just a cover for someone who will do anything to come out on top? What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Alright. Let's go see him. Stoya.
Ah, Grace, you're back. That's good. I was just about to call you.
Am I phone number?
He means he wants me to call you because Paul here still hasn't figured out how to use a phone.
That's not true. I know how. I just don't like them. They're confusing. Anyhow, I've been contemplating our list of suspects, and I think Pan is someone we need to consider.
Oh yeah.
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
Persephone did, but I've had time to think it over. Pan is a schemer, a traitor in favors. He always has been. His sudden appearance in all this cannot be coincidental.
You think he could have killed Calliope after all?
Perhaps. Or he knows who did and is trying to turn it to his benefit. He always knows more than he pretends.
Wait. You don't like phones?
I just don't like talking to people I can't see.
No, it's the ringtones. They scare the crap out of him. I kid you not.
I'm not frightened. Only a child would be frightened. They're just very loud.
Yeah.
Can we return to the subject of Pan, please?
You might be right about Pan. I thought it could be Medusa, but now I'm not so sure.
Why? Is that why you've taken so long to see me? You've been investigating on your own?
Right, let me explain.
You went to see Medusa and you didn't even tell me? Grace, that could have ended very poorly.
Ah, you were worried.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were worried about me.
Well, yes. I mean, you're not invulnerable, Grace. Neither was Calliope.
I do appreciate the sentiment.
If you've cleared Medusa's involvement, that still leaves us with Pan.
Yeah. He's like massively
Aphrodite
suspicious.
is holding
He doesn't
a
really help himself.
party of sorts, one you should attend. She is closest to Pan. Indeed, she knows almost all the idols. If anyone is up to something, she's bound to know.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
Well, talking to Aphrodite isn't something anyone does with much success these days.
Well, if that's the case, what makes you think I'll get anywhere?
Yeah.
There's a standing invitation for the Muse to attend this party. Calliope never went, so Aphrodite will be thrilled to see you. Trust me.
Okay.
If I thought you couldn't get her to talk, I wouldn't suggest it.
What do you mean by a party of sorts? I mean, I'm always down for a party, but
It's more of a remembrance than a party, really. It's difficult to describe.
that's awfully vague, Apollo.
It'll be easier to see for yourself. It's nothing you can't handle.
Okay, I'll go. Eventually.
Perfect. I will see you there.
Paul, you should see this. The names you wanted me to look up are getting weird results.
I don't doubt it. I was hoping you could...
Get over here!
No worries, Paul. I'll see you later.
Alright, let's get Aphrodite's party. Easy as. Oh, pardon me. Cosmo, mommy. No, it's the second time someone said that.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace, you made it. I'm so glad. I was
Oscar me.
beginning to wonder.
You didn't say this was a fancy party. I feel a little underdressed.
Grace, look at me. I didn't even button up my shirt. It's fine.
You never button up your shirt, though.
Why is everyone so quiet? You'd think someone died.
I should have told you about this earlier. I've been putting it off.
Let's keep flirting with them. Do it.
You're cute when you're all angsty. You get this little crinkle in your forehead.
You might not think I'm so cute after I explain. You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
I still love
No.
that emote. It's so
Should I
good.
have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Right. Sounds kind of cool.
That doesn't seem so terrible. Am I missing something?
Well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
That'll be fine.
I have a hard time believing I'll forget who I am.
You won't stop being you. You'll just also be everyone else who isn't you.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I understand. Take some time to let
You
it sink
should
in. If you
send it
like,
to-
we can talk about
Yeah.
it later.
Yes! Yes!
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World.
I want it, like,
She has
enlarged
horrific memories of
1,000%
what she endured during the
and
war.
have no, like, extra
Pass along
resolution
her
on
idol
top,
as
so
a
it's
way to
very
forget.
pixelated.
For a while.
Are you chewing on a bottle cap? No, it's hard
That's
cane.
what this party is for.
It's very good.
When you say she's gonna pass on her eidolon, you mean
She's going to die, yes,
Oh, it's husband.
and pass her soul on to a chosen
M&Ms?
successor.
M&M's are pretty soft, Jed.
in
Silly.
front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace, to make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye, at least for a while.
I mean, I think so. I think I get it.
So, what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
What is your first thought a bottle cap, by the way? Talk to the sex man. Yippee. And I throw in one of just the image repeating.
Grace.
Yes, it's just
Hey,
like.
Eros.
Yes.
Nice to.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much, you have no idea.
Are you okay? You seem a bit.
at your bottle cap.
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand
I
she
don't have
stop.
any bottle
Remind
caps. I have a
her,
lot of
but
hard
this
candy though.
never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
Why the pup gear? He's the god of sex. That's why he's wearing. he's wearing that.
No, it's okay. It sounds like a bad situation.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know much about it, would you? I take care of Aphrodite. Ever since we came to the New World, I'm with her. Every single day. I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to.
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs,
And why does she need to
psychotherapy,
die?
meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until...
Whoa.
I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
You're a bunch of goobers. Shaking my head.
If I knew what she was dealing with, I might be able to help.
Could you? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one.
Yeah, there's an area
He
that got
found
war.
some jackbooted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy. And he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
My tism makes me stand out. What can I say?
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
Yeah.
No. Should I?
He's like the forward
God of
master of the
Smiths.
underworld. Yeah.
He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
They tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Huh.
What is my part in all of this? I'll help if I can.
Aphrodite loves drama. She always has. She wants us here to... well, to remember. to celebrate our history. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer.
Oh.
She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
What if you're wrong? What if she decides not to do this and it keeps getting worse?
Then I'll be with her to help her reach the other side.
If she can.
Yeah. If she can. It's a lot to ask. I'll understand if you can't. All I want, one way or another, is to get through tonight.
Okay. Talk to Apollo real quick.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they family gatherings? Like the sort mortals have?
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but...
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
That would be Pan. But yes, I feel very much out of place.
You look like you're in physical pain just being here.
Oh, enjoying my discomfort, are you?
Of course, it humanizes you. Makes up for all the abs on display.
I'm so glad you approve.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
I should get back out there.
Alright.
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends.
Ow.
And you.
Time for scoops.
Oh, my dear sweet thing.
Tuck.
I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is. Huh.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh, what manners I have. Grace, Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Hi. I have to admit, it'll be weird watching this happen the, proper way.
Because I'm chosen?
Yeah. I wasn't. Not like this, anyhow.
Yeah. Lady Aphrodite told me. I'm so sorry. That
How do you
sounds
get
awful.
chosen like this?
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But since you've shown such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? I mean, you seem okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm pleased to hear that my smile is still convincing.
Oh, I didn't mean to say it wasn't. It's just... This is a lot, isn't it?
Oh, is that a note of disapproval I hear?
It's not really my place to approve or disapprove, I guess.
I understand and I appreciate your concern, but I don't want tonight to be about my pain. So I have nothing but smiles and love for all my family. Now, do you know the true purpose of this gathering? Have any of them told you?
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
An escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us.
You missed
Even
crucial
so, tonight is not
dialogue.
about
I
the pain.
know.
It is about honoring the memory of what was while that
I
memory still
know.
persists.
But I
Go,
can't because
enjoy
it's
the
not
gathering,
my
Grace.
what I
Tell me when
specialized
you're
in
ready
at the
to
start.
begin.
I can't press anything that isn't red because I picked the red one at the start. No, I can't reset.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the
How
sacrifices
does this
that
work?
brought
Does the
us
thing just
here
like pop out of their
to this
chest?
strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided. We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong, we were wrong. Our so-called brother Ares sold his soul forevermore. He so loved the military, he became their dog of war. He denounced his loving family, and with mortal guns and greed, on a plate gladly delivered, everything that war dogs need. He betrayed us and we let him, and with their mortal souls long gone, we thought we were untouchable. We were wrong, we were wrong. I can feel we have the vigor of an idol coming in. Be wary as they find you to and tear you limb from limb. Torture you and spit at you, parade you in a square. I thought my life was over. Then a God answered my prayer. The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory. And this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I can't believe what I'm hearing today. If your story stops there, I've nothing to say. I can't imagine. I feel like a child who grew up too fast. The goddess of love can't get past the past. What good is a flame when everything's ash? I can't imagine.
There's no excuse, but mortals can tell.
You know.
There's no sweet release, it's ongoing.
You know. You know.
Everyone's here to bid me farewell. Can you imagine
I can imagine.
this really happened? I won't let you weep, you know it's too late. Sing me to sleep, pity my fate. My memories won't let me be.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment.
I've never spoken, but this moment's long overdue. 'Cause think of the children as something a mortal would do. This really happens again and again. Stuck in a circle, denying our own memory. She won't look like you, but it's you who will see. Mother, don't want you to be
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Aphrodite returns, she'll never forget. Finally, we'll be free. Lost in a moment, lost in a soul. Lost in a moment, lost in a soul. Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment.
Damn, that was pretty good.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to.
Live. I have chosen to live.
That was really
I'm
good.
so
I
sorry,
like that one.
Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
It's not like you just can't kill yourself another day. Like, it's not like it has to be today.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Don't talk like that, Mother. We can fight this.
So she kills herself
so
every now and
very
then, so she
tired, my
doesn't
loves,
completely remember
but I
what
will.
happened to her.
I'll try. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Pan is like, like the only fucking suspicious person that we have.
Calliope was at the reliquary when she was attacked, but I only know of 3 people who were there.
And you're sure none of them are responsible, Grace?
I thought maybe Medusa, but I've spoken to her and I think it's someone else.
Calliope came to see us that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why.
She said she had a plan. That must have been the reliquary.
A plan? A plan for what? What could she find at the reliquary that would help her?
Maybe she wanted a weapon. Something to defend herself with.
If only we'd known she intended to go to the reliquary. How on earth did she even get in?
She used the key, the one Pan gave her. When Calliope arrived, she dropped it. Then she laughed and said she'd better not lose it because Pan won't give me another key to the reliquary.
How the fuck do you know this? Who are you?
Didn't know it was important.
Well, there's your help, Grace. I can't give you any better.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
So, did they have anything helpful?
I gave him every opportunity to tell me. He said he didn't know what happened to Calliope.
Just because he gave her the key doesn't necessarily make that a lie.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? I thought you suspected him. What side are you on?
Why is
Your
every
side,
version of
Grace.
Aphrodite disabled?
Always your side.
What was wrong with the current one?
Are you alright, Grace?
Was she
You
blind?
seem
No, she just had
troubled.
like weird colored eyes. I don't think she was blind. Is she blind? I didn't know that. Milky white retinas? Oh, I didn't even
What you
notice.
said earlier about Calliope's memories coming back.
That wasn't how I wanted you to find out. I'm sorry. If you like, we can talk about it later at my place, after you've had some time to digest.
I might do that. Thanks.
You really are amazing, you know that?
Oh.
Every hurdle, every piece of unpleasant news, you just keep on going. I don't know how
She
you do it.
has to, or she's just gonna be killed. Like,
It kind of helps that I don't have a choice.
I just wish I could see the world through your eyes. Next to you, I feel very old.
you are old. Let me show you what I see.
How about you come with me sometime? Let me show you the world I see.
A tempting offer.
Sounds kind of corny, huh?
It really doesn't. I would love that. Can we go now?
Hey, I'm game
Oh,
if you are.
Twitchy.
My hand for a minute. Let your hair down
Twitchy,
for
Twitchy,
a
Twitchy, chill.
second.
Twitchy, chill.
There's so much to
Ah.
like if you open your eyes. If you try to search for the light, you might be surprised.
This is not a Disney
it's
game, no.
not hard to find the courage you need to be joyful. Is something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in
You fuck Apollo,
but
you can say you fuck the sun. So,
yes, I will
it's an ultimate
be
flex.
here for the ride.
I'll take your hand for a minute, though it's more than I feel I deserve. It could grow on me, this world that you see, yet I've been alive for too long. 1,000 years of learning about what could go wrong. I'm tired of being wrong.
You're my sunshine, yeah.
I'm sure you've had it rough. 1,000 years of life is hard, but easier with someone like me to lean on. The courage you need to be joyful.
I appreciate the
Something I'll
campaign.
come help you find.
If I ever let her
No matter
know,
what I do, the answer's in
the
you.
answer's
But I'll
in
hold
me.
your hand all the while.
The courage you need to be joyful is something you build over time. No matter what I do, the answer's in you. I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
That was cute. That was cute.
Oh,
The fuck you doing in my
hi,
house?
Grace? I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddie?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Waited. Were you looking for me?
All over, yeah. Athena sent me to find you, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, you must have been busy.
Yeah, because I stand trial soon.
Right. Right, that makes sense. Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena
Yeah, pretty
enter
much.
the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Ah,
I
okay.
suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh. Oh wait, we can have a second specialization? Ooh. Ooh. Cheeky little multi-class here, huh? Cheeky little... Ooh. Sneakier, smarter, and wittier. I'll go for the clever one.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
Boob.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Oh.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace, is it?
So because she made it all the...
What? What a stupid fucking, like... Oh, well, she didn't die there, so it has nothing to do with her... Like, what?
way to my apartment. We shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Let's put it down now that she killed her just to get rid of Calliope forever because she doesn't like Calliope.
You care. About me? That's a laugh. You sit up here in your tower and whatever humanity you might have once had, whatever wisdom, it's eroded away to nothing. The only thing you care about is making sure it doesn't all shatter. Not on your watch.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again.
Well, there's not much
Ares
else you can do.
betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
Yeah, but all this shit happened like thousands of years ago.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now,
Yeah, I suppose.
the idols will be no more.
But
We
like,
are a legacy that spans millennia.
if you consider like Persephone getting kidnapped, like just 300 years away from when Ares betrayed them, I could see how 300 years later you'd be like, oh, we gotta be careful. But if it's like 2,000 years later,
Dating
plus,
back to the very
like,
dawn of humankind.
maybe it's not so bad now.
So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate. Even if it appears unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
Damn,
I
that's a
know we've put a
line.
great deal
Holy
on your
shit.
shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
Maybe.
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another
Hi,
idol,
Bubby.
I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Sort of. But I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not.
But this raises the question. If we eventually get their memories back over time, why don't they just fucking wait? Then she'll just be like, oh shit, I remember now.
Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then?
There you
Seems
go.
like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Yeah, Pan.
Pan, in exchange for a favor.
Oh, I should have known.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Can you uncurse her?
Is it true you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
Stop using
How
her.
about you stop treating her like a servant? Maybe send her somewhere she won't be tempted all the time.
Oh, well, if you happen to hear of a diet camp for man-eating monsters, by all means, do let me know. Now, if there isn't anything else?
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the
Fucking
incidents
5
are connected,
minutes.
perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I reckon she just wants to get rid of her forever.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a
Yeah.
cookie on your way out.
I don't want your goddamn cookies. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
That is so true. She has one fucking bumping owl, dude.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh, what now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
You want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't imagine being here.
Oh my gosh.
My stance on a lot of things has changed.
Suspicious Pegasus.
You have
Gifted
another idea,
subs.
however,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
happy to
You
go
gave it to a
along with it.
bird as well. Oh my god. Thank you, fella. Appreciate it.
What about the alarms? I'm
They
not
don't
eager to have
mean-
Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms? At least at first.
Hey.
Well, I'll be
Hey,
following in
Yankee.
Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
How you doing,
Then
fella?
the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
Alright, let's do
Right
it.
then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you
I'm
want to
okay
do this,
for it.
Grace?
It's better than
'Cause
bad.
I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go into the reliquary with you, not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If I get the slightest sense that something has gone wrong, I am coming in. Still, promise me you won't take risks.
This is like a massive risk on its own.
I'll try.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Alright. Don't know how the fuck this is gonna go. Ooh, okay. Decisions. What should we do? Distract Hecate with Freddy, be honest with Hecate, or sneak in the back way? What do you guys reckon? I think they wanted us to just sneak in. I feel like sending Freddy's a bad idea. I feel like, being honest could work, but it could also not. Did say she got in the back way. True. Yeah, true. I'll go with that.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
Then we should be careful. Remember what the Minotaur said? Alarms. Magical defenses.
None of which killed Calliope, we think. But sure, I hear you.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around.
Oh.
Hey,
Hi.
easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster. But, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
No, he doesn't owe us a favor, because he gave us that info. But I don't want to lie to him. He's precious. Hey, Ashley. I'll go with it. Oh.
Didn't Hecate tell you? She gave us permission to look around.
Kate said that. Huh. Then why are you using the back way?
We wanted to see where it would lead.
That
Yeah,
sounds so
you mentioned
suspicious.
it last time, so we just had to check it out.
You can come with us if you like, to make sure we don't touch anything.
I need to bring you back to Kate. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Hey, come back! Oi, come back!
God damn it. Didn't work.
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm all right. I hope Freddy's okay. She better be. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Good fucking question.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus.
So what's this game all about? Take a bit of explanation. Essentially, the Greek gods exist in the modern world. And they're like hidden in plain sight, essentially. And one of the gods, Calliope, was killed, and she came to our apartment and died, and we absorbed her soul. So we're technically Calliope now. We're the muse. I think they're like the god of poems and song or something. And we have to figure out who murdered her within a week or we get executed. So that's what we're here now for. This is where she got presumably injured, mortally wounded. So we're trying to figure out what happened to her. And it's a musical. It's really interesting. Oh, there she is. There's musical interludes, yes.
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
don't think
like,
there's
I've
stats.
definitely
There's like
been here
3
before.
categories that we can move the story into, but I don't think it's too crazy how much it affects the story. I'm not quite sure.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I
Look
know
at
it when I
this
see it?
little guy, little noodle. But we just had a really good musical part before. Jade and I were pretty impressed by it. It
Is
says
that
role playing.
a
Yeah, it
weapon?
does. I don't think it's.
A musical instrument?
It
Maybe it's
has
both.
role playing aspects, but it's. I think it's a bit of a stretch to call it a role playing game. It looks kind of like Telltale. It is.
What
It's
did
like
Freddy say
multiple
about
choice
lasers? Was it
options.
always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Poseidon's trident. It's the olive
Is
branch.
this an armory, too?
Apple. There's just
Freddy,
like a ton of
are you
relics.
out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
It's the olive branch.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing. I don't even know what language that is.
Oh well, it's got a weighing on it.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Yeah, and the mirror.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
So, Grace was mortal, but she's not anymore. She's technically a god now because she sucked up Calliope's soul on accident. So that woman there, the one in pink, is Calliope, the dead one. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that can't be good.
I don't suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
Why has he got a jawline, dude?
Okay, then.
We gotta fucking beat the shit out of him with music. Oh, wait. Oh. They suppress my powers or something? No? Oh, here we go.
What's happening?
No?
Why didn't it work? Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Yeah, not good. Ooh. I bet she touched something.
No, I won't let you.
Freddy!
You fucking idiot. Why? Why did you do that?
Oh, God. Oh, God, Freddy.
Oh no.
So Freddy,
Oh, Grace.
Freddy isn't.
You summoned
Freddy's
the
just a
Furies.
regular mortal.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
The embodiment
didn't.
of
There was
retribution.
a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
Calling Kratos.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
I feel like there was like something she could have done before throwing herself at a knife. You don't have to apologize, Raven. You won't need to see.
I'm not leaving Freddy. Not like this. All this magic. There has to be something. Don't tell me there's no way to undo this.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
She fucking folded, dude. Like, nuh-uh. And then she died. So that's why Calliope ran? Maybe? Just contacted the Furies or something?
Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddy meant to you.
We left her there. I can't believe we left her there.
We couldn't have taken her with us. Hecate will... She'll take care of her.
Freddy died.
I should be taking care of her.
We made Aphrodite not kill herself.
Is that what happened to Calliope?
Was
she attacked by the Furies as you were?
We, just stared at Medusa and just went,
She
nuh-uh.
meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies.
We haven't fucked Apollo, not yet.
Sent by the same person, I imagine.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
She doesn't
Even
know
in
them.
our
No one
prime,
does.
None of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. I mean, perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
baby.
I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
And the Fury shanked her and then come back.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Why not ask them?
You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind.
I fucking bet she
Well
is.
done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
Why? Oh,
If you
Kratos.
sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories,
Our
you're
association
already out
is
of
trying to bill us
options.
on something we don't have? What? What do you mean?
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
Jade, look at your
May
favorite
I
character.
explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead.
Oh, so we'll respond to her.
What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you
They
think
want us
I'm the
to
one
bill
who
us to
unleashed the
remove the
Furies
extended
upon me.
driveway we don't have.
You've
Nice.
waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena
just need
took
to
my
die.
key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago. Which
Avernus?
leaves only Hermes.
It's Avernus, isn't
They
it?
won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do. Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the fates. It's simple.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
I mean, sounds cool.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
How long have you been playing this? I'm thinking of grabbing it.
I can't.
Let me see. We've been playing it for a total
I'm
of
sorry, but this is a step too
just
far.
under 4 hours.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Oh shit! So she might be there. Wait. We have soul. We have her soul.
Wait, what? Freddy's in
Oh,
Hades?
Freddy's there. Oh shit! Yeah.
Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
Let's find Hermes. And get this over with.
I'm liking it a lot than I expected to. Yeah, Hades does have good parts.
Shall I wait here, or...?
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey,
say if it isn't Apollo and Grace and Persephone? Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
This is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but
Yeah.
for what?
It's the only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it, but without the Fates, I'll never know the truth.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Okay.
Jump in.
Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
Yeah, yippee! Jump in.
Welcome to the real underworld.
You good cat. Stoya's chasing a tail right now. She caught it. That was easy.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter.
Well, who's on the throne if fucking what's his
bitter
face is dead?
shade named Orpheus has been squatting on
Oh,
it since my exile.
Orpheus.
I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Sounds
So there's gonna be
exciting.
a fight?
Let's go.
Good. I need something to punch.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really? Even though he took your throne?
He took an empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's
I
in
thought
my
Charon
way.
would have taken over. Isn't Charon the ferryman
our
though?
way, you
I don't
mean?
think he really like
Yes,
cares.
in our way.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man
Wait,
clinging to an
Orpheus.
existence
Hold on.
that doesn't.
Orpheus is the guy. Yeah, the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice. He is the bard, that's right. Isn't he the guy that like had his wife taken by Hades and then he like was like, "Okay, you can have your wife back. But if you look at her, she goes back to
want him
hell."
any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
I reckon this song is gonna be cool as fuck.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once
Yep.
came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left.
Because he had to
with
walk
nothing.
out of hell and not look back at
Hades
her.
tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan.
Because he
no.
turned and looked back at her,
Not that it
she got sent
matters.
back to hell. And it was all for nothing.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the steps.
Hey, we're gonna see your boy, Ashley. Carl, my beloved.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Alright. Give him 2 silver coins, yeah. Hi.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Core Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
He's a big man.
Hey there. I'm Grace, idol and last of the muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing?
Oh, he's gonna be like,
He
entertain
says
me.
he's always liked the muses, and that you're very pretty. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Corone? Corone? He just said, yeah, screw the way. Ooh. He
Oh,
did
I'm
that.
sure we can come up with something to amuse him.
Yeah.
You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for
Oh, he's so
encouraging him.
happy.
Let's get underway,
He must be
Corone.
so bored
It's a
down
long
here.
ride to the throne room.
He is just a big bored boy.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too
Yeah,
much
surprise.
for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ilia's dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me. A child in a garden.
He punched his head off. Yeah.
A prize for a king. Property. Bound and gagged with silver and satin. I gutted a god. This hell is mine. I won't let it be forgotten.
Someone's coming.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Can't do me. Can't do it like that. Nuh-uh, Ayo.
Someone's coming. And it
Can't predict
We
me.
have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
You
coming.
better be ready.
A wolf is waiting in the
He's a
tomb.
master of his
Someone's
craft.
coming.
We have to take
I
back
can feel them howling at the
what
moon.
is mine.
Billion ball.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can
Did
bet
yes
you
say
know
that? No,
someone's
I don't remember.
It's
I have amnesia.
Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been. What happened to the music?
Ooh, that's cool.
I've been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Betty.
No.
Welcome to my own.
I got the clip. No.
Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
Yeah, I guess because we walked into his domain, his music
What's the
took
problem
over,
with
which is pretty
Persephone?
cool.
Do, do, do. Loop it. Do, do, do.
Ooh.
I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends. I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Damn, this is going hard as fuck.
I beg your pardon. I wanna behave properly. It's not your song. You better stay open.
It is really good music for an indie game. 100%.
Throne is for me. I won't let it be forgotten.
Persephone, your part in this will never be forgotten.
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, are both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
The bard is to blame for the hell that he's been in.
Persephone, you're the reason I'm here.
Not really.
I'm not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
If you're the greatest of all balladeers, you're wasted rotting down here. Needlessly strumming.
Right you are, yet nevertheless.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, my former queen, have you bothered to try?
We made a bargain. Now I doubt everything. Promise me you're not using me. I told you we're here for Freddy. We're wasting our time.
We're not just here for Freddy.
Child cannot see.
We can't let it be forgotten.
Forgotten.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
Pardon me.
If I didn't do what I was told, I'd be dragged across the palace floor. Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice is still gone. For what it's worth, you've my apology. But I assure you, nothing more. For deep down you know that there's no revenge.
The pain never ends.
The pain never ends.
There's no revenge.
This was never gonna end the way you wanted to. And I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
I had forgotten how sweet a melody could be. Such thoughts become clouded in this place. Forgive me, my lady of the night.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
Don't tell me you've decided you don't want it.
Yeah.
After everything we went through to get it?
It's not that.
Then what? This is what you've craved ever since the chorus stripped it from you. Take your victory lap.
I like the way you think, truly. I can only hope that somewhere Hades can see me, sitting on his chair.
Solving all their problems in a week? Yeah, pretty much.
I'm guessing now's when you break the bad news. Am I right?
You knew?
I suspected. Now I know. I'd still like to hear it, though.
I lied. Even if we could find Freddy, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so easily circumvented.
And the fates?
They will not help you or anyone. Even if you could speak to them, they will not care. And never have.
You lied. To me? To Apollo? To Hermes?
I thought it such a small transgression to regain this throne.
Small?
I would have said anything.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away. Not even by the ruler of Hades.
Which you weren't gonna share. Not while you still had a shot at sticking it to Hades.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
What do you mean, hey?
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, Don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
You shouldn't even have been there. I never should have gotten you involved.
Hey, no. You didn't get me involved. I got myself involved.
And look what happened.
I got to be the hero of the story. Just for one shining moment. How cool is that?
This isn't a story, Fred.
Huh? You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me.
Aww.
Hey, no. I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Oh shit. But that doesn't make sense, because I sucked up her soul. Her soul shouldn't be in fucking hell.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
Oh, okay.
This is real.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
What?
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he
True.
could have.
He said he didn't want to.
It's a long story.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
That didn't require any interpretation. What the fuck do you mean?
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and She must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I don't blame you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Athena will pay.
Athena's gonna pay for this. She will pay.
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
You weren't about to kill anyone to get it. Time to say goodbye, I guess.
So many years of history.
It's out of time.
I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go.
Wait, pause it. Yeah, it's out of time. Oh man.
I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. How can I let go now? I won't. It's just not fair. We took our first steps together. Now you'd have me walk alone. You were always there for me, from heartbreak and through injury. We do it again, but now it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It was quick and so was I. I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddie.
You've returned.
Oh, man.
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy, how you warned her, how you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Why did you agree to help and then lie? You even said you thought Pan was responsible.
I didn't know how she died, or who else was involved.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof,
Yeah,
it
we're fucked
makes
either
enough
way.
sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
That's a fight.
Then I'll just have to stop her, won't I?
You want to challenge the leader of the chorus in front of everyone.
She isn't giving me much of a choice.
Well, I dare say she has more of a fight in store for her than she would ever expect.
Is that a vote of confidence?
When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
I hope she wears that hat, dude. This is the last day, yeah.
Pan? Are you here? Pan! All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No, I, wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well...
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
I don't see any harm in it, to be honest.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
I did call it, by the
You
way.
knew?
I will hold that up.
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
I doubt Athena would agree. Or many of the other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now.
Oh my god.
How
Still,
exciting.
How you doing, Bubby? Baby. Baby. What are you doing, cat?
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
That bad, huh? I'm not surprised. He left my place pretty upset.
You know, I knew it when I saw you. That girl's gonna be trouble. But does he listen? No. Look, I'm not stupid. I don't buy into this god crap, but I know Paul and the rest of you are not on the right side of normal. Even so, Paul is a good guy. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
Of all the people who've lied to me lately, I least expected it from you.
I wanted to tell you so many times. Especially after I got to know you better.
Couldn't you just, like, word the prophecy differently? Like, allude what you meant,
I was
but
so
not
sure I
say the
could help
prophecy
people.
word for word.
Help the world. I ignored the warnings.
The gods will get game ended
no idea
if
how
they,
many lives I run before I
if
stopped.
the Music Man dies.
I never should have given in to Athena. This one time.
Hi, baby.
I thought that maybe it will be different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace. You have opened my eyes to so much. But I understand if this changes things between us.
I honestly don't know. I'll have to think about it.
I understand. I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. As always, if you need me, I'll stand by you.
Are you sure about that? Well, I know Persephone is going to be on my side. But get that little last bit out.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Why didn't you tell me about you and Calliope?
What, tell you I loved her so you and Apollo could pick apart our relationship and then cast me as the murderer? Tell you I spent 2 years hoping she would return, only to find out that that was never gonna happen? Tell all of that to the one she was now a part of, who would one day remember everything we were? Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades, to have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Self-pity from the great Persephone. That's a new look.
How dare you? It's not self-pity, it's
introspection, remorse. This isn't your usual playbook.
Fine. I'm trying to change, Grace. Is that what you wanted to hear?
It's a start.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
It's been a week.
It's been a week, Persephone. If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
Yes, the trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
It's just a matter if we can do it. Alright, this is it. Oh damn, we got like a whole...
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. Adrift in cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Okay, here we go. Hello?
No burb.
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no. Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Oh, what actually? Okay.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we? Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Extreme measures, such as murder. Would you sacrifice idols to save them, Athena? Seems counterproductive, doesn't it?
It is not unknown for a physician to cut off a limb in order to save the patient.
Oh, that's what you are? The heroic doctor, out to heal the poor, sick idols?
I am trying to save us! I will do anything and everything in my power and beyond to save us from extinction.
You'll do anything? Tell them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
We're grilling her more
No,
than she's
no,
us.
I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do. You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts? Sorry, little bird, time to bring your deck.
This I know. Once the muse is dead, questions creep. They'll burrow in my head. What did I do? What didn't I do? All this time, you've shown us what to sing. Wisdom, that's what you bring. Is that still true?
This coming from you. You're lost, little boy. You've lost all perspective.
Apollo standing up, let's go.
For this little mite.
He's not throwing things away. He's picked up the fight. None of you see.
So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain.
Think you see it all. You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through. Cause and effect. You feed this thing more blood, you'll feel regret. I know you know I'm right. You feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked. Cause and effect.
So romantic, me and you. I wouldn't wanna be cut to pieces with just anybody.
I like a steering.
I love you. Oh, oh, I just meant to say, you're great, Grace, and I'm with you. Or I'm not with you, I'm just you know what I mean. I was so low, I nearly withdrew. Now I'm here because she inspired me.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at her stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? You can talk about your journey, honey, I don't care. The only thing that matters is you put yourself there. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
Punch her, she deserves it.
I leave it up to you what to do with this.
I don't think we'll punch her. I think that will kind of like defeat my whole standing.
All these years you ruled this place. I think it's time you made some space. Enough of you. It's overdue.
Coward!
Step away. Let it go. Fresher hands should steer this boat. And
Thanks for some Phoenix. Appreciate it, Beans.
something new.
Nah, I would have defeated my whole standing if I punched her.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
You certain about that chair, brother? You've always said you didn't want it.
I think it's about time, don't you?
Like it.
Responsibility suits you, Apollo. Maybe one day you'll even button up your shirt.
Well, fortunately I won't be in the position long enough to find out.
What? What does that mean?
We've decided to disband the course.
Oh.
No more laws, no more hiding from mortals. It's time the idols found
That's
a
a
new
bit
way.
of a step.
You're
Fucking
planning
hell.
to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
We'll give it some time to let those who are afraid go into hiding, but it needs to happen. We have to rejoin the world.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
Oh, we don't do anything without argument, dearest.
It's what Calliope fought for. It seems appropriate. I only wish you were here to see it.
Calliope would definitely approve.
Yes, well, it'll be up to us to pick up the pieces if this all falls apart.
We have to try.
Right.
What other choice do we have?
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
It must be tearing her apart now that she's failed.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
I was hoping you might.
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
No, a political
is, kinda.
campaign or something.
The
I don't
idols would
fucking
be
know.
stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
How the
Could
fuck
you all
is
give Grace
Medusa
and I
gonna
a
come
moment,
out, dude?
please?
I don't think anyone is gonna take Medusa revealing themselves to be real as a, like, oh yeah, cool. Oh no, yeah, shit, Snake Lady's gonna be walking around town, turning people to stone.
Well, you did it.
Like, what?
You survived.
Was there ever any doubt? Okay, maybe there was a little doubt. How about that last song, though?
Yeah, it's true. But what happens to it then?
Certainly
Like,
did
it
the trick.
stays in
Yes.
hiding, I
Did the
suppose?
trick. It was amazing.
I didn't stand by you at the trial solely to earn your forgiveness, but
Are you kidding right now? Of course you're forgiven. 100 times over.
Gonna live free of Athena? Yeah, I suppose so.
what do you say, Grace? Ready to face the music one more time?
Imagine going to get like a fucking
Always.
cornetto from the corner shop. Just fucking Medusa. Yeah, they probably won't leave. Oh well, they only stayed there because they weren't
Of course you're
allowed
both
to
here.
leave.
In my
'Cause they-
apartment.
There's no way
Why
they could
wouldn't
fit
you
in.
be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Look at these pictures.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains.
Exactly.
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been
Yeah,
helping her.
yeah. Hecate at the
Being
very
the
least
goddess
will
of
stay
love to
there.
the world once more has at last brought her peace.
What did you get,
I
Zarthiel?
thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol.
Got
Doesn't
more
she?
art.
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego,
It's an
Apollo.
update on art.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Didn't Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear
Hey, Remy.
Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
That's cute.
And
Medusa.
Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
There was an incident involving Hecate's new cat.
Oh no.
Oh
Medusa
no.
was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Meaning what? Medusa is roaming
And
the
it won't be
streets?
spoiled.
Doing
Oh
whatever she
no.
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government.
Oh, okay.
They took her somewhere.
So she's like an
It was
SCP
her
now.
decision. The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Apollo.
Other than whining like a sad puppy every moment that you've been away.
I haven't been... Well, all right. Maybe just a little. But mostly, I've been taking charge of the idols remaining at Olympus, helping them ease into life with the mortals.
Every day he parades about the city with idols in tow like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
But Apollo...
Creature. Don't tell Ada. Look at that crobe. Zythiel, your cape's falling apart. Stop. No. Is the castle.
clearly knows how the world works.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
I've also been tidying up the beach house, finding the Oracle, a new place to live.
A new place to live? Why?
Oh, it's a bed.
So he can invite you to live in his little beachside hovel, that's why.
It's falling apart.
I was
That's what fragments
going
are.
to say that myself. Later, when you were finished and back for good.
I need to get a new badge for Purdue next year. Ooh.
I really like that idea. Assuming you've hosed the entire place down a few times.
I'm in charge of the renovations. I'd have preferred to burn the entire place down and start over, but...
It's quite livable now that Persephone's had her way with it. We can talk about this more later.
Oh my god, Crow.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Changes? Well, I suppose you could say that. I've been spending a great deal of my time in Hades of late.
Really? What for?
Man, I wonder
now
why.
that the mortal world knows about us again, I suspect it won't be empty for long.
That too.
I don't think you're the only one who suspects that, sister.
Yes, I can't say I'm the mortal world's most favorite idol at present. It's a whole thing.
You don't seem upset about that.
The world changes, Grace. For the better and for the worse. We knew this was coming. Where it will end up, that remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. Death.
Shame wrong.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
The revelation of the idols to the mortal world went far better than she could have dreamed. I think it shook her.
Well, she was wrong about a great many things.
Hey, still, yeah.
As the goddess of wisdom, that's not an easy realization. So she left. Back to the old world.
Back to the old world? It's a long way to travel by herself.
Well, I asked her to go. There's so many of us who went missing during the war. The idols going public might bring them out of hiding. Athena wanted to leave, and this gave her a purpose. We'll see if anything comes of it.
Hi, baby.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please.
Did you
it's
figure out
true.
the mystery? Yeah, we did.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
You
No
were.
one's
Yep.
seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
He just words stuff.
As far as
like
I
a
can tell, he
dick.
did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
Fair enough.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
Persephone, could we just meet you there?
Fine. I will, however, begin drinking without you.
Something on your mind, Apollo?
You, Grace. It's always you.
It's kind of gay.
Take my hand for a minute. Let's stop and breathe for a moment. There's so much to like. Now I've opened my eyes, finally stepped into the light.
I know
Wouldn't
Paula
you
from Animal
know
Crossing.
it was
Damn
here all
it.
the time. The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. I now know it's true, the answer is you, and I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
How will you feel years from now? Everything's changing so fast.
We have eternity to work it out. With you, I think it will last. The courage we need to be joyful, something you've helped me find. No matter where we go, we'll take it slow, and I'll hold your hand all the while. The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. No matter what we do, the answer is you, and I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
Aww. Boo, 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 boo. That was good. I used to really like that game. That was quite a surprise. Oh, we orient they smooching. They were smooching. And the song that went with it. You're the reason they're together. I know, but the song was cute. Susie Goldfish. Like, you didn't expect it going with a choice every time it popped up. But it's still cute. I can still think it's cute. So you're gonna play Minecraft Story Mode after? I've actually already played Minecraft Story Mode when it came out. I actually don't know how you could get it nowadays. It was a good game. I liked that game a lot. I was very surprised by it. I didn't think I would get into it. I thought I would like get the first stream over and be like, nah, there, that's done. The Microsoft Store, really? Wait, can you get it on GOG maybe? Hey baby. I don't even know how to discover search. Nah, but it won't be on GOG because Microsoft fucking owns Minecraft. Minecraft education? What the fuck is that? Nope, it is not on the Microsoft Store. Let me see where you can. Let me Google it. Oh wait, it is on. It is. Oh wait, it's the Steam page is there. You just can't buy it. This was indeed Minecraft, but with a story, and I liked it. I'm actually curious if you can, like, actually buy it. I want Wolf Among Us 2 to come out, because that game was fucking amazing. You probably could, like, find a crack of it somewhere. Okay, cracker, what the fuck? Oh, you could buy a copy of it for PC for only 168 bucks. I wanna... I wonder if there's any way to, like... Hi, Stoya. You probably could find the game somewhere on the internet and just download it. I've been revived under new management. The rights reverted to Mojang. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, well, that guy says the only way to do it if you didn't buy it when it came out was through piracy. Damn. Oh, well, hey, when you Google Minecraft story mode, the first thing that comes up is the APK, which is like the fucking files for the game. Alright, everyone. That'll do us for today. But you wouldn't pirate a game? Well, I'm under the belief if the game isn't like actually available for you to buy, you're not fucking actually pirating, because you're not stealing money from anyone, because you can't fucking buy it. Does Ato? What does that mean? No, we won't read out today. Oh, my back. Wow! I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was just like a fucking xylophone just got... You run like the stupid little ball and a stick all the way across. Whoa! Oh, that was wild. Okay. Alright, everyone. You'll have a wonderful rest of study day. The pop tube. You know, like when you get bubble wrap and you hold it and you like bunch it up and then you just twist it? It made that noise. It just... Alright, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.